and a lot of like my dancers and shoot, it's just a lot of people, man. My business partners, Glenn Turner, Shamika, Grant, you know what I'm saying, Thompson, um, my homeboy Fast Life Chase, Fast Life Entertainment. I got a remix right now coming out with Jazzy Faye on it. So big shouts out to Jazzy Faye. You know,
Hey,
yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So
that,
big things coming, big shouts out. I can't do none of this without the man upstairs. So shouts out to the man upstairs. And just everybody that been rocking with me, man.
exactly. That sounds like you have a good tribe behind you. I think that's so important.
Yeah, you can't do nothing without a team, man. Teamwork make the dream work.
No, and speaking of teamwork and the family sense of it all, let's bring it back a bit. Tell me a bit about yourself growing up. What were you like as a kid?
I started loving music, man, when I say coming out my mama womb, man. I've been loving music my whole life. So I think I started making beats and rapping when I was like 8 years old. I used to look up to one of my
Wow.
cousins. Yeah, one of my cousins, he had a rap
Hmm.
group back in the day, and everything he did, I pretty much emulated. So that's how I got into music. I'm also a barber, so barber by trade. So
Hey.
I got into music, cutting hair, everything he did, I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Wow.
I was a nerd kind of. You know what I'm saying? I had real good grades. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
I
My
feel that I was
mama,
the same way.
yeah, So a lot of the stories with a lot of artists that say a lot of the street stuff. I didn't really run the streets like that. I was into
Mm-mm.
my books and I knew
Mm.
I loved music. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
yeah,
clap that up. Yes.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
that so much. Speaking of like you said, your cousin was an influence. What other artists did you listen to growing up? What kind of shaped you as the artist today?
Well, I say the type of music I do now is different because I'm more on a Southern soul type country music vibe. But
Yeah.
coming up, I was more R&B, rapish. So,
Okay.
artists like Andre 3000. That's my favorite rap artist. So,
Hey.
of course,
Yes.
Andre 3000 was my number one influence.
Hmm.
R&B, man, to like Bell Biv DeVoe, New Edition. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah, all the groups that used to do a lot of dancing and stuff. That's because I used to dance a lot too.
We need to bring that back. There's not many artists are doing the dancing stuff anymore. Like the triple threat kind of act to it. It's all
Exactly,
just kind of one tone.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, I get that as an artist myself because I do country pop and I pop around in other genres too within that country pop realm. But
Okay,
it's like, what can I get people dancing with? And it sounds like you're the same way. Like,
yeah,
how can I get people moving? How can I get people on their feet? Like, I really appreciate, I respect that totally.
yeah, yeah. And then as far as the migration to
Yeah.
like, as far as the migration like to Southern Soul, um, I think
Mm-hmm.
what made me migrate to like Southern Soul is I started getting older, like physically older. So a lot of my music, a lot of my music, I didn't want to do a lot of the same like young people music. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to
Yeah.
grow with my fans. Yeah. So that's what got me
Eh,
doing like Southern Soul.
I
Yeah.
love that. Like you grow. I love the concept of growing with your fans. It's not just you throwing out whatever at them. It's like we're in this journey together and
Exactly.
moving along
Exactly.
with it. Yeah,
Exactly.
I
And
love
I,
that.
I
So
would I wouldn't feel comfortable doing trying to do young people music and I'm not that guy no more. You know what I'm saying? So
no,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I feel also first off, black don't crack. So you're good in that department. But
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
got you, brother. No, but I totally understand, and I understand that notion totally of just like I want to grow. I don't want to stay in the same spot I was. And so many artists get pigeonholed into a certain genre. It's like, that's not me. 10 years ago or 5 years ago, me is not the same as me now. So,
Exactly.
I love that you are so cognizant with the how your life is flowing through and how it flows through your music.
Exactly. I speak my life through my music. So, that's pretty much the way I like to, come with my music. So yeah, I'm gonna grow with it. And that's also another thing that helps me recreate. I kind of like say recreate or reinvent myself to keep from, like
Yeah.
you say, getting stagnant. So yeah, that
Yeah.
helps.
No, stagnant's a good word for it. Definitely, you don't want to be stagnant, especially with art. It's like, I'm creating because it's coming through me, and I can't just leave it in one place. I'm not going to be
Exactly.
in my
Exactly.
everyday life is not one place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you get caught up in a situation where they don't forgot about you because you can't recreate yourself. So you got to be able
yeah.
to recreate.
Ooh, let them know. Let
Yeah,
them
yeah,
know. You can't recreate.
yeah.
It's done. You already did it. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Let it be what it is there. Well, I was gonna say, kind of going into the inspiration, not so much of artist wise, but like you said, I write about my life and what it ends. So what aspects do you pull from your life, and then what other aspects do you personally just keep for yourself? Because there is a
Uh,
boundary. Because, like, yes, yeah.
yeah. Well, I say, as far as when I'm coming from a writing standpoint, for one, I try and write songs that I know are going to be relative, speaking my life, but at the same time, that's going to be relative to the listeners. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
to the listeners,
Yeah.
to the people that's listening, I try to make it personal so that they can gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
my single boot walk is more or less a party song. So I really just want, like you said, beginning, I really just wanted to make something that's fun, make something that's, people out here having fun, they partying, they riding their four wheelers, you know what I'm saying, country life. So that's what boot walk came from.
Yes. Not
Yeah,
okay. I first off, I love that song. I got a
appreciate
chance
it,
to listen to
appreciate
it
it.
earlier. That's an
Yeah,
it's an amazing song. I appreciate the Nancy Sinatra sample as well. That is so. What
exactly.
came into your head with that concept? Because it like you said, it's country living at its finest. But to also bring country music history into what you're doing now, I love
Yeah,
that so much.
yeah.
Yeah, talk about
And
a little bit more of like what. Yeah.
man, actually, I come up with a lot of songs, man. Like I might be jogging, I might be in the shower. So I came up with boot walk when I was in the shower. For some reason, I wanted a song for the trail rides, and I wanted a song for the, like I said, the country vibe party song. And the first song came to my head was "These Boots Are Made for Walking." You know what I'm saying? Nancy Sinatra. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So yeah,
yay.
I started singing the song in my head, and I'm like, yeah, I got to do that. I got to do that. And as soon as I got out the shower, man, and got myself together, I came down and started whipping up the beat, and it just went crazy.
Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna have to play that one right now because I'm so hyped on it. Like you did, the song has to talk for itself, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And you're
And shout
listening
out, shout
to,
out,
yeah. Oh,
shout
shout out!
out
What you gonna
Nancy
say?
Sinatra too.
Yes, shout out to Nancy Sinatra, a legend in her own right. Like we
Yeah,
wouldn't have we wouldn't have this song without her.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
but yeah, you're listening to Monday Love Podcast. I'm here with my boy Prep Cashmere, and this is Boot Walk.
Beat to sleep. That beat come in so hard and so nasty. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I wonder if the most ready. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I wonder if the most ready.
Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. I'm about to have the whole club walking. If you ain't talking money, nigga, what you talking? She say she want me, so I let her put it on me. Bobby Brown, turn the runner, Cashmere, the one and only. His money long, but she know my money longer. Pack a lot of meat, better satisfy that hunger. Yo nigga trippin', tell him holla at you later. I'ma put you on my team, keep it walking on a hater, yeah.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I wonder if the most ready.
Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. The Wild Wild West is the dirty, dirty South. Say you heard about the Jack, let's believe the word of mouth. Everything that you heard about us, number hustlers and players around us. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, nah, better yet boots. I'm a beast with these hands, so you best bet shoot. You a bad chick, don't show it off. She got the boots on, don't let her walk.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
I wonder if the most ready.
Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. Walk it like I talk it, play it like I said. One up in the shower, the other in the bed. One gon' put it on me while the other give me head. One gon' rub my back while the other do my dread. I'm a bad mama jammer, waking up in my pajamas. From the SIP to Atlanta, more women that I can handle. I'm the GOAT, but they calling me the boss, nigga. I run shit, but they begging me to walk, nigga. Walk.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
I wonder if the most ready.
Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. Bad chick walk, bougie chick walk, dope boy walk, boss man walk. East side walk, west side walk, north side walk, south side walk. East side walk, west side walk, north side walk, south side walk. Work hard walk, pay your bills walk, bills paid off, baby gon' walk. Work hard walk, pay your bills walk, bills paid off, baby gon' walk.
I wonder if them hoes ready.
If you're tuning in now, welcome back to Monday Love Podcast. I'm Tyler Rich. Got my homie right here, Prep Cashmere. That was his song, Boot Walk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome track. Awesome track.
Appreciate it. Look, I saw them say this song needs a dance, and it does have a dance. What happened was when I first made that video, I didn't have a line dance to it, but I got a line dance to it now. And now that I have the remix coming with Jazz and Faye, we're gonna redo the video, and we're gonna do a new video, and it's gonna include the line dance.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah. And
okay,
actually,
how did the remix yeah.
Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was
gonna ask you how the remix came about. Yeah.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? I always be thinking of ways, like I said, to keep everything, bubbling and keep everything hot and going. So I actually just was thinking about what can I do to amp the song up. And the first person came to mind was Jazzy Faye. And when I sent him the song, he actually loved the song. Shouts out to my people, Fast Life Entertainment. I went through them and we sent him the song, and Jazzy Faye loved the song, and I went out to Atlanta, man, and we cooked it up.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah,
congrats, dude. Wow.
yeah,
Oh
man.
my.
Bootwalk is actually doing real, real good, man. They say you don't need but one, and I'm feeling like this is my one.
I feel it too, bro. I feel it.
Yeah,
I think this is it. This and like,
yeah.
wow. No, what I was gonna say earlier, kind of leewaying into the next kind of segment of this. What is your favorite part about writing a song? Like as a writer myself, I love to pick other writers' brains because you have a great pen on your hands.
Um, just if I feel it, then it's gonna come, automatic. If I feel it, like I don't like to
Mm,
force, words.
yeah.
Like if I'm not feeling it, then I really don't want to even, do it. Like if I feel it and I understand where I'm coming from, like the topic or the basis of
Mm-hmm.
whatever we talking about. If I feel it and it's something I can relate to, then it's gonna be easy to pin it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
easy to
no, for
paint that picture.
sure.
So, yeah, so mainly I would like to, I guess stay doing songs that I can relate to. That way it won't be hard for me to write to. I don't wanna do a song that I'm not relative with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Ooh, sing it
Yeah.
louder for the back. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that because there's a lot of artists out nowadays who are singing songs that aren't true to their walk of life, and I think that's so
Exactly.
disingenuous not only to themselves but to their fans. They're
Exactly. And you
saying
can
one
and you
thing
can
and doing a complete other.
and you
Mm-hmm.
can see it. You can see it. Like if you're a true fan, then you can see it like this ain't that person. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah. So,
exactly. Like you reading books. Why you talking about guns? Like
exactly.
what you do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you'll never hear Prep Cashmere talk that kind of conversation because that's not me. You know what I'm saying?
You'll never hear Tyler Rich talking either because that ain't me. Like
Yeah.
I respect it. I feel like we're cut from the same cloth with that.
Exactly. And look,
Yeah.
as far as the line dance, let me throw that in there real quick.
Oh yes,
I do
please,
have a
yes.
I do have a line dance instruction video on YouTube. It's boot walk line dance instruction video on YouTube for people that may be, listening to the podcast and want to learn the line dance. So it is on YouTube.
Hey. Yes. Okay. Speaking of that, too, what are your socials? How can people get a hold of you for either collaborations or just follow your journey?
Okay, on TikTok and Facebook, Prep Cashmere, Prep
Okay.
Cashmere, Cashmere, and on let's see, YouTube and Instagram is Prep 601.
Okay, you heard it here, y'all. Yes.
Yeah.
So you have the Jazzy Faye remix coming up. Any other kind of projects you're working on, an EP, an album, or other collaborations you're
Um,
allowed to speak on?
I am, working on, I want to say album. I have enough songs to do. I have enough songs to put out, album. Um, I would do it. I be talking to my management on whether or not to do an EP or whether to go ahead and do the album because, like I said, I have enough songs and they are all hot. And like I say, right now,
Hey.
the type of music I'm doing is like uh, a twist between Southern soul and country, hip hop, country, country music. So yeah,
Yeah.
I got a good vibe of music coming up. As far as features, I really don't do a whole lot of features. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's real big that I did Jazzy Faye and he's a legend to me. So it wasn't
Yeah.
hard for me to, it wasn't hard for me to decide to do that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
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 Um,
But
yeah. Oh, what were you gonna
yeah,
say?
I think I got a few songs with some features on it with some up and coming artists that y'all gonna hear in the near future. So just be looking out for that though.
Hey, I'm excited. Yes. Speaking of country music and blending of the two genres of that, like that Southern soul, what has been your journey through country music, navigating one as a artist flipping into a new genre, but as a Black man? We know how the experience can be sometimes. I know
Mhm.
personal experience myself navigating through this world. It's different. So I would love to hear your story on that if you have one.
Well, I'm actually with Boot Walk. This is my first walk into really country music. So you probably could
Hey.
give me a lot. You probably could give me a lot of insight on what to look for as far as that is concerned. So I really haven't had too many trials to speak
Mm-hmm.
on as far as
Which is
stepping
great.
into country music. Yeah, but I know
Mm-hmm.
it. But I know it's there, and I'm ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But I
Yes.
know it's there.
No, yeah, and like I always like to go into situations in a positive note anyway, but
Uh
sometimes
huh.
it gets thrown at you, and all I can say advice in that sense, like keep doing what you're doing because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think you have something special to share and to add to the long history of not only American music but our people's music. This is
Yeah.
We were a big contributor to this, so it's just as much
Exactly.
as your story as everyone else's. So take part.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
as far when I think about country music, I'm like, I'm from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So everywhere I go, if it's not in the South, they say, "Oh, you from Mississippi? Y'all country down there." You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the first things they gonna say. So to me, I'm like, so why would it not be fair for me to do country music? Because I'm a country boy. I'm from Mississippi. So
You Mississippi, you can't get more country than that. That's like I
all right,
say,
so I'm
I'm
a country
country
boy.
with a K.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let me do the type of music that y'all already say I'm country. So let me do country
Hmm.
music. Yeah.
Well,
So
exactly. I love it. I love it, dude. Wow. This is I don't know. I think you're embarking on something super special because you're adding your own flair. And I love when there's artists who when they release music, you can tell like that's their sound, that's their
yeah,
unique blend because
yeah,
anyone can throw out whatever, but this feels uniquely you.
yeah.
And how, just talking to you now, I appreciate it. So mahalo plenty for that for sure.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Excuse me, choking on my own spit here. What are some things you like to do, non-music speaking wise? How do you like to relax when things get a little hectic? What are some tools you like to use to chill out?
Man, life be so hectic. I don't have very
Uh-huh.
many I don't have very many relaxing moments. You know what I'm saying? Which
Yeah.
is which is which is sad, to say, but um one thing that does calm me is water. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can get around, yeah, if I can get around a pond or reservoir or ocean or anything with a body of water, and I can just sit and listen to the water and just chill. That always calms me. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
now I know we fake related because that's my thing too, water.
Yeah,
Water
yeah,
always centers me, and like the first and foremost, God will always center me no matter what. But in a physical stance, water,
yeah,
I just like at the sit by it or I'm diving in, whatever. I don't know what it is about it, so I get that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, no, yeah, we related for sure now. Yeah, we family.
yeah.
um, what's your favorite part about writing? Like if you had to choose, like you sound like you wear all different hats, whether it's singing, rapping, production. Yeah, which one do you like get excited about when it's time to do that part?
Really, just the whole creative process, man. And what excites me the most is to see the reaction of something that I created. You know what I'm saying? Like to see the
Mm.
reaction after I've done with after I'm done with it and expose it to people just to see the reaction. Like, you know,
Yeah.
of course you want everybody to like your music, but you know, that's the way the world works. Everybody not gonna like your music, but just to see
Mhm.
just to see those reactions from those people that really dig what you to put your heart into. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like I say, music is just in me, man. So all of it, the production, the writing, the recording, because I record and engineer my own stuff too. So the recording, just
Hey.
starting from scratch, starting from a thought in my head, and then it coming out to be what you just heard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all of it is
Wow.
exciting
No.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Like I said, like there's something about no matter what you do, whether it's hair cutting or in the garden or working on music, there's something about
Mm-hmm.
working with your hands and using your God-given talents and your brain to create. It is something so
Yeah.
rewarding in that, like you were saying. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that one. That's real right there. Right
Yeah.
there, right there.
Yeah, even people who like contractors that build houses and people that draw up blueprints, like you know
Yeah,
uh those people that's not creatives. I call it creatives.
yeah.
They probably won't understand, but being able to take something from here
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and build it. And you seeing skyscrapers and you seeing buildings, you seeing nice houses, and all this stuff came from somebody here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of
Mm,
that is exciting to me, man. So as far as being a musician and
mm.
creating music, it just feels good to be able to take something out of my head. A lot of times I don't know if you do it, but when I'm trying to create a song, like if I'm driving and I got a melody in my head, I use my phone and I hum it out on my phone. You know what I'm
I do.
saying?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
I can tell you how many notes of just little la la la, whatever it is.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
or like in my notes and I'm writing down, texting things. I have
yeah.
napkins full of stuff. It's wild over here. Yeah.
Look,
No.
so if
Yeah.
somebody get a hold to your phone and they listen to that, they like, what is this?
You,
Yeah,
I've always thought about doing something similar to where it's like this is what it was, my idea.
yeah,
Now you can see what it is in full time. Like, and so people can see
exactly.
like how'd you get that to this? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh man, no. As one of the reader said, it's like a gift on Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, you have a Christmas song.
yeah, man.
Tell us about
And
that.
okay, with the Christmas song, it's a little bit before I got into Southern Soul, so I was still mostly hip hop when I made the Christmas song. And actually,
Okay.
this song is over 10 years old, but and the radio station here in Mississippi, here in Jackson, Mississippi, one of the biggest radio stations we got here. They've been playing this song for over 10 years. Every Christmas, they play this song. I think my song here is bigger than Mariah Carey's song. You know what I'm saying? So
Stop
yeah,
fire. Come on,
so
MC. What you want?
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So I created the beat. I sampled um I sampled Jackson 5. You'll hear when you play the song. I sampled Jackson
Yeah.
5 and I actually just got a lot of my peers, a few of my peers from around here and got on the song. So it's more than just me on the song. It's me and I think about 4 or 5 other people on the song.
Hey, and I
Yeah,
think that's amazing because it's Christmas time. It's about family and friends, and just
exactly.
like
Exactly.
I love that concept. Well, I think we should get into it.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Christmas
Here,
Christmas in May.
Christmas in May. What's good, y'all? You're listening to Monday Love Podcast. I'm Tyler Rich again. This is my boy, Prep Cashmere, and here is his Christmas hit. Getting that for Christmas. Let's get it.
Come on, Santa. Come on.
You know what we're doing today? Get together. You my elf? Come on, elf. Help the old Santa in here. Who sent you in here? Oh, elf, help me up, elf. Golly. Is you my elf? Is you ain't? Open the door, son. Cheers. Oh, you my elf. Well, help me out, elf. Shit. Beat to sleep.
Serving nothing but O's. Get that money, act a fool on them ho ho ho. And on that Christmas list, Santa, you can give me everything. Send a Disney with it. too, cause I'm scaling everything. I ain't tripping about the sound, and if it don't fulfill my list, I ain't gon' pop, I'm a hustler, I grind for my shit. Ain't no telling what I might do. Slide down the chimney, ain't Santa Claus, but a Jew. Now we can ride on the sleigh, we can fly through the J-drop, get some fun away, yeah. Call me the hood Santa Claus, cause I deliver packs. And the kids love me, cause I be blowing stacks. Yeah, thank the Lord for all the toys in the jar, and for creating your boy. Merry Christmas,
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you.
Hey, welcome back. If you're listening, tuning in just now, that was Prep Cashmere's hit, Getting That for Christmas. We have Prep Cashmere in the building, y'all. That was a
Yes,
dope
sir.
track.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
Yeah, now she got me wanting to like break out my Christmas tree and put up decorations too.
Yeah.
Getting hyped for
Look,
Christmas.
that's how we do Christmas down here in Mississippi, man.
Hey, that sounds like a good old time. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
man.
goodness.
And those are a lot of the artists that like I do a lot of production and like I said, a lot of engineering around the city. So I do those are a lot of the artists that I've worked with around the city, around Jackson, Mississippi. So
Nice.
I had to collaborate with them and do that song, man.
Hey, no, that was a banger. I
Yeah,
understand why the
appreciate it.
radio's played every year. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I'm hoping that it can get picked up more than just in Mississippi. That way, you know, Mariah Carey and who else got a number one Christmas song? I think Chris Brown got a number one Christmas song too.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be a switch up. I'll say that I'm putting that into the universe. Things are gonna be switching up for you.
exactly. Yeah,
Yes. Um,
yeah.
I was thinking about this while listening to the song. If you weren't doing music, what would you think you'd be doing? Or like, would it be haircutting or something different?
Well, you know, I've been a barber most of my life also, so I know I'll be cutting hair, but it's hard for me to it's hard for me to even fathom what I would be doing if I wasn't doing music because music is such a huge part of my life. So I really
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I really don't know. I think
I yeah.
I was created to be a musician. So I'm just a musician, you know.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ella, I believe that just the way you speak about music and how it affects you in a positive way affects you. Like it
Exactly.
shows throughout you. Yeah, so I get that 1000% for sure. And you sound like you really like to you care about your fans, you care about the people who like listen to your music. What's
Mhm.
advice do you have for say a younger artist or even like an older artist getting into the game, finally taking that step? What's some advice you have for them?
Just being original, especially for the younger artists, because the way the music industry is set up now is so wavy. You know what I'm saying? And when I say wavy, I mean
Mm-hmm.
everybody want to ride the wave. Like everybody, if they hear something that's working, they want to do it because they see it working for somebody else, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not creativity to me. You know, um,
Mm-mm.
at the end of the day, music is an art, and one thing I always say is if 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 I sat down, say five artists, not musicians, but drawers, painters. If I
Yeah.
sat down five painters and I gave them five canvases, five blank canvases, and said, paint what's in your head. There's no way all five artists gonna paint the same picture.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So why is it that I can get five musicians and sit them down in front of you know, engineering board, and y'all can come out with five songs that sound alike? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true. It's so
Yeah, that's
true.
because yeah, That's because they're trying to wag the wave. They're trying to do what they see that works. And I don't. I try not. I try my best not to do that. Even when I'm making my own music, I try not to make two songs that sound alike. I don't, if I make a beat and I'm hearing that it sounds like another beat I made, I'm probably gonna turn the keyboard off and just come back another time. You know what I'm saying? So if I was
Mm,
talking to a younger artist, it would be try and be original, try and be creative and original, and don't be scared to be original. You know what I'm saying? Um,
mm,
a lot of times the industry will ask you to make a certain type of music, or why don't you make this type of music, or why don't you do now? Do what God put inside of you. Do what put God put inside of your heart, and find the people that like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna like it, but find the people that do like it, and that's your audience.
yeah. Ooh, that inspired me. Shoot, I want to write a whole new album. Like that was good.
Yeah.
What was I gonna ask? It was
Hold on,
about just kind of
one
like this.
thing real
Oh
quick.
yeah,
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 I answer for the young people. For the older people, because
yes.
I struggle with that myself, because I felt myself getting older, and I was like, when I was young, they always told you, man, once you hit, I guess, mid 20s or late or early 30s, then that's over with for you for the music industry. But thankfully, the way the industry is set up now with social media and the streaming platforms and all that kind of stuff, man, you can do music
Mm-hmm.
until you rest, until leave here. You know what I'm saying? So
Literally.
yeah. So for the older people, I say, man, if it's still in you and you still feel it and you still know you can create good music, create your music. Do what make you feel good. Put it out there. Same thing I said. It's gonna find your audience. For the people that's gonna like
Mm.
the type of music you like, they gonna tap into what you're doing, even if it ain't nothing but 100 people that like what you do. Those your 100 people. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes. It's not about the
yeah.
numbers. It's not about the notoriety. Like if you're making true art, that's
Hmm.
that's all that matters. And the people who like it, like you said, will follow through.
They gonna follow
Like,
you.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
And kind of piggybacking off onto that, what would Little Prep Cashmere say about you now if you were to meet?
My younger self.
Yeah.
Uh, I think Little Cashmere think I'm pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be proud of me. Because like I said,
Yes.
I've been putting songs out, man, since I was young. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I've had some good rides, but honestly, this is the hardest I've ever gone, or this is the most I've ever been accepted industry wise. So I think young prep will be real proud of older prep, because I'm doing what young prep wanted to do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like the stuff that I'm
Yeah.
doing now, the interview with you, the other interviews I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
doing the feature with Jazzy Faye. Young prep was a big fan of Jazzy Faye. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, so for me to be doing the things that I'm doing now, I'm the inner kid inside of me that been chasing this dream for a long time is very satisfied.
I love to hear that. That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no. You're truly a special artist. Like there's something about the way you speak in person, but also in you it translates into your music. And I
Appreciate it.
really appreciate that. Yeah. Don't lose that. Like don't ever lose that. Yeah.
I don't think I can lose it. It's too in
Yeah.
me.
See,
It's too in me.
exactly.
I can't lose.
It's
Yeah,
ingrained. Yeah.
yeah, man.
No, I love that so much. What was I gonna say? Oh, in throughout this career, there's always some kind of ups and downs. Do you have
Hmm.
an embarrassing moment, whether it's like performing live or something that happened? I can think of a couple off top of my dome of embarrassing moments that's happened to me on stage.
Well, yeah, of course, it's a lot of those, man. That's a lot of, yeah, it's a lot of stuff on stage. I try my best not to let it be shown to the audience, but yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
times it's a lot of times I don't forgot lyrics, you
Yeah.
know. Uh
Yep.
a lot of times of course sound, if you can't and that don't really be on us, but a lot
No,
of times
exactly.
I've been
Yeah.
in situations where a lot of the embarrassment might come from defective sound, and that,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, that don't really be our fault, but
Mm-mm.
it it looks from the audience, it looks like it's our fault because we the ones on stage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've had a lot of those moments, but um if we just talking embarrassing moments, not just entertainment wise, I tell people the reason I'm not into sports, I think my most embarrassing moment life wise is when I tried to run track. I tried to run track as a I think I was in middle school and I tried to run track. And
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't want to do it, but I was in gym class and my coach in gym class, he saw
Mm-hmm.
me running and stuff. He was like, "Man, you pretty fast, why don't you come out and come to the track meet today?" And I'm like, "Today? Like
Yeah.
I never ran no track," but he just told me dress out and come run track. So they put me on the relay. I don't know if you know about the relay when you run in track
Yeah.
when they pass the baton. You know what I'm saying? So I was the last leg waiting on them to pass me the
Ooh.
baton. So man, they running and my team was losing. So they gave me the baton, man. I took off running and I'm running so hard. Like I said, I never had no training now. So I'm running my heart out. And I get around the curve, everybody cheering, everybody, come on, I'm catching up. And next thing you know, man, I trip. I tripped so hard.
Oh.
Now that had to
That
be the most embarrassing. Yeah, that's the most embarrassing point of my life right there. Yeah,
You know what? It's all about how you get up, and you sound like you're the kind of man who like I fell, but the show must go
yeah.
on. We got this.
Oh
Mm,
yeah, man. So as far as music, man, I really haven't had no fall downs like that. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, just I don't know, just the moments when music don't do exactly what you saw it doing, you know what I'm saying?
Uh
Or
huh.
yeah, or songs not giving what you thought it was gonna give, and then having to go back and start back from scratch or whatever. Like you know,
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
just
feeling and a half. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, just trying to stay inspired and not give up on doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of inspiring, who I know we talked about like what kind of calms you, but and like inspirations in like an artist level and like nature wise, but do you have any people in your life that may inspire you besides your cousin?
Of course, I got my kids. I got three kids. I got
Oh,
a yeah, I got a 16-year-old daughter. I got a 13-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter.
oh,
I know you notice my background keep changing because I have to
but
go in
yeah.
the other room. Yeah, so my daughter, she up in there and she got her toys and stuff all loud. So I have to escape to another room. So of
That's
course the
life.
kids. Yeah, of course the kids are always a motivation, man.
Hmm.
My 4-year-old, she loves boot walk. She loves boot walk.
Oh,
If I can get her to come in here, she'll sing it to you. She love that song. So
oh,
people
I
like that,
love that.
yeah, they give me that boost and that energy that to of course you're gonna want to make something good of yourself so that you can do for your kids and
Yeah.
have something for your kids, but also they my motivation, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I say my kids, yeah,
Oh, I love that. I like to call that like it's like a my friend and I were just talking about today, replenishing. Who replenishes you?
yeah,
And
yeah.
it sounds like it's your kids who like refill you back up that battery. I
And that's
love that,
look, and that's
man.
funny because they also the ones that drain my battery too.
Hey, yeah, I believe it. I don't have kids yet, but I believe it. Stories from my friends
Yeah,
and family, like them dang kids.
yeah. So they'll drain it and then they'll fill it back up and then they drain it again. Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, that's a breakdown for sure. Speaking of breakdown, you have a song called Breakdown.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
into it.
Yes, sir.
What tell me the story about that.
All right. Well, as you notice, I'm big on taking old songs and flipping them and recreating them and making them up to date newer songs. So on
I love it.
Breakdown, yeah, on Breakdown, shout out to Lenny Williams. I took Lenny
Hey.
Williams "Cause I Love You," and I was again, I was in the shower and I'm singing that song in my head, "Cause I Love You." And it get to the point to where on the song where it go oh, like I sampled that part, and man, I just had to make a track, and the track went crazy. So real quick story before you play it.
Yeah.
When I was going through the process of trying to get the sample cleared, we sent the
Mm-hmm.
record to Lenny Williams, and he liked the record. You know what I'm saying? So I end up flying out to LA and meeting with Lenny Williams. Matter of fact, it wasn't LA, it was California, but he stayed in the Bay Area. So end up
Hey,
going to
shout
his
out, that's where I'm
house.
from. Hey.
You're
Mm-hmm.
in the Bay? Okay, my business
Yeah.
partner's my business partner in the Bay too. He in the San Francisco Bay Area too.
Hey,
So
shout out Yay area. Yes.
yeah. So we had an opportunity, man, to sit down and play the video and play the song for Lenny Williams, man, and just the feeling of seeing a legend like Lenny Williams loving what I was doing, man, it felt so good. So shout out Lenny Williams.
Yeah.
He gave me his blessings to do this song. So y'all check it out. Tell me what you think.
Hey, you heard it here. Here's Breakdown. Let's get it.
You know, some people say I should be able to get any woman that I want. But you know, it's funny how every week I end up at this same bar, talking to this same bartender, ordering this same drink. And I do all that just to get the attention of this same girl. But this time it's gonna be a little different. You know, they say in order to get something you never had, you gotta be willing to do some things you never done. So here I go.
Come your ass here, whisper in your ear. I know you like me, not like what I see. So fine you are to me. Oh man, you are to me. And I don't usually dig a honey in the strip club. And I don't usually spend my money in the strip club. was up and I told him, I'm having problems with niggas hating on me because of the woman that I love. And I know she fine as hell. And she posts pictures on Facebook and posts pictures on her Instagram. And she got a lot of niggas fascinated, not by just pictures, but when she on the strip pole, she looks so good doing what she doing. My niggas tell me how to leave her alone, but I love her, and I love the way she break it down. I like that, I like that. Ass up, fade out, all out, way down, break down, break down, break down, break down. Ass up, fade out, all out, way down, break down, break down, break down, way down. Ass up, fade out, all out, way down, break down, break down, break down, way down. Ass up, fade out, all out, way down, break down, break down, break
If you're just tuning in, that was Breakdown by Prep Cashmere. Dude, there was something about that song. I wrote it down. I called it Modern Motown because like there was this, like you said, and I love this. You pull from the old, from our in Hawaiian it's called kupunas, our ancestors, and you pull from older categories, but you bring this fresh aspect to it while still maintaining the true essence of what they brought to the table as well, but you're also bringing your own flair to it. Wow, dude, it's that was something special, and I love that little hey yo, let me talk to you for a minute, yo, these like that was so Motown, Temptation, Smokey Robinson. I was like, hey, that
and then on Lenny Williams song, if you're familiar with "Cause I Love You," on the end of that song he talk, he do the little talking part.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That was a nice little homage.
Yeah, that's why I did it, because I was like, I want to give that same vibe, and talking like, my homeboy is telling me I need to leave her alone, because that was pretty much what he was saying on his song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you ain't never been in love like I've been in love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I appreciate, because I'm a sucker for older genre. That's where I pull from as well with music, and for my own stuff. So I really that was a special moment when I was listening. I was like, hey, this is dope.
Yeah. Look,
My headphone popped out. Yeah.
I know the video. I know the video probably was a little R-rated, but
but it fit the content, and that's the thing I was going to compliment you on. You're a storyteller, and like songwriting and video. Even the last video, it was like it felt like I was watching like a old family kind of comedy movie, like a what you call, like a National Lampoon meets Tyler Perry kind of vibe, or like Friday meets Friday Christmas type vibe. Yeah. The actor who was Santa that gave me major Fred Stanford vibes.
Yeah.
with his demeanor. Yeah.
Man. I had fun shooting that video. Actually, you know what I'm saying? I love shooting videos. I haven't shot a lot of them. But I love shooting videos because it gives you a chance to bring the song to life. You know what I'm saying? So I love shooting videos, man.
No, that's one thing I'm excited to try out too. And another thing I was going to ask you from a writer's aspect, and this is for other writers out there too who might want to do this, how do you get into sampling? Like, how do you go about it?
as far as
Yeah, like
some
from like
uh,
I guess you would say like a legal aspect. Like I know how to create the song, but like we're after
uh,
that. Like, how do you reach out and
man,
yeah.
it, it's so crazy because like I said, when we was trying to get breakdown the sample for breakdown cleared,
Hmm.
I reached out to Lenny Williams, and as a as a producer, you would think that the artists that you reaching out to are the ones that own the rights to the songs, but that's not always the case. You know,
Hmm.
and I figured and I found that out with the Lenny Williams situation because we went all the way to his house, sat in his living room, chilled with him, but Lenny Williams didn't own the rights to that song. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It was the label that owned the right to that song. So we then had to start reaching out to the labels. It's a tedious process, and that's why a lot of artists
Yeah.
when they come out with songs with samples in it, a lot of artists will go ahead and run the song and try and see what it's gonna do because it's also expensive. And you don't want to have to, pay for a right to use a song and that it may or may not work for you. The song may or may not work. So, you don't want to spend all that money trying to get a song clear, a sample cleared for a song that may not work for you because, it's not cheap. It's not,
Yeah.
and a lot, it really depends on whoever owns the rights to the music. So it's really not a standard. It's really not a standard on how much you're gonna pay. It's not a standard
Yeah.
on what kind of percentage they gonna want. It just depends on the
Mhm.
owner of the sample. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, yeah. Some of them may want you to just pay them a certain amount of money. Some of them may want a large percentage of the record. So it just depends, on who you're dealing with. If it's whatever the company is or whatever the artist is, it depends on what they want, you know.
Yeah. Wow. No, I just think about I remember reading about it in the news. It was a couple years ago. Ariana Grande, she sampled The Sound of Music, the musical, in one of her songs. She made like a trap
Uh,
remix, and
uh,
the writers of the musical, Rodgers and Hammerstein, they wanted not the house of their team 90%
uh,
of
yeah.
the revenue. And granted, she's a big ass pop star, but still
Hmm.
like, but still 90%, and no matter what kind of level, that's a lot. So like,
It is. It is
yeah.
a lot, but like I said, and 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 they will come and they will want that kind of percentage, and it is a lot. But like you said, with her, she's a big pop star, so that 10% of that song may still be worth, doing that sample. You know what I'm saying? So if you give it,
Well,
hey, a 10%,
exactly.
yeah, 10% of millions is still good. So you know,
Yeah, it is definitely
yeah.
different. But no, thank you for that. I personally have always wondered, was curious, because
Mhm.
like you, I'm in the shower, I'm singing a song, but then another song kind of slips in, and you're like, hey,
Hmm.
that would be dope to do like a sampling version of that. Um, but I've always was just curious, and I'm sure there's other artists who listen, because we have a lot of upcoming artists that listen to this radio show in particular. And thank you for that. That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but what you call it again? I first off, where can we find you again on your socials and stuff? So can you say it one more time?
Okay. On Facebook and TikTok is Prep Cashmere. PREP Cashmere. Cashmere. On Facebook and TikTok. That's Prep Cashmere. And on Instagram and YouTube is Prep 601. PREP 601.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all heard it here. Please tune in. This is a truly amazing artist. I see a big future for him. Like, he's going places. So you make sure you're following that journey, because yeah. Um, but again, thank you so much for sitting down and telling us just a little bit about yourself and your creative process. I truly appreciate it.
Hey man, again, I appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity to speak. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to be heard outside of the music. So I appreciate y'all for giving me an opportunity to chop it up and to speak, man.
Yeah, for sure. And whenever you have a new project happening or just want to hang out and stop by and chill with us, you're more than welcome. You're Ohana now. So come by anytime.
Definitely. Once I get this this remix to boot walk, I call it reboot instead of the remix because it's
Hey,
boot. I
yes.
call it the reboot. But once I get this this reboot song with boot walk done and finished, I definitely want to reach back out to you. Because it's gonna be big, man, and you know, I feel real good about that collaboration I did with Jazz the Face. So once I get the video and everything done, I will come back so y'all can play that video.
Yes, please, please. Oh my gosh. Wow. Again, thanks coming by. You guys, thanks for hanging out with us. If you ever had a Monday that makes you feel upset, we all have those days, but just remember to take it one step at a time and it's going to be all right. Mahalo, guys. Have a good one.
Hey.
Yeah, and also hang out with us after for a little bit. We got some stuff to tell you.
Okay.
What is your profession? Problems on the beat. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100.
Rawr.